to have more of whatever you want in life and to really be that person, you have to do things to a certain degree. You have to actually embody a specific version of yourself. Like if you aren't embodying that version of yourself every single day, you'll never ever achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. You'll never ever have what it is that you want to actually have. I was reading this book called The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. This book has been opening my perspective. I actually have it right here. This book has been changing my perspective so much. It's so spiritual that I don't even know if Rick Rubin understands it. Like he probably does. However, something that I've noticed about this, if you see right here, it says the creative act, a way of being. Okay. Now, whenever you're thinking of Christ and you're thinking about the message that God presents to us as his children, he tells us to focus on our identity, focus on fulfilling a specific version of our identity, right? So now it's safe to say that if you become a specific or a certain person, it's safe to say that you'll do specific things that that said person does, right? And typically that specific person is going to have specific things, right? It's very much safe to say that, right? Now, the thing is, once I learned this biblical foundational standard, and as I continue to read more books and educate myself on more things, I see things from a total different lens. Like it's actually kind of crazy. Like I actually see things so much more different than everyone else. A lot of people, they don't tap into that spiritual realm. They don't tap into a specific mindset that it takes to actually achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. However, the thing is, if we become a specific version of ourselves and we do what that specific version of ourselves does, we'll have whatever it is that we want to have. See, us humans, we typically are focused only on the having, somewhat of the doing, not at all of the being, right? This book saying a way of being, this was nothing but spirituality to me. Like this is all spiritual. I won't even lie to you. Like everything in here is spiritual. It's the creative act by Rick Rubin. It's a great book. It touches on habits. It touches on practices. It touches on the mindset, the beginner's mind, the way that a beginner will think of things. I always relay everything back to the Bible. I don't want to misrepresent Christ. However, the thing that has actually dawned upon me is that sometimes as humans, we'll misconstrue things. Sometimes as humans, we'll forget things. And so a few things that I've learned throughout my journey of life, I'm only 22 years old, but a few things that I've learned is this: becoming a specific version of yourself matters more than anything in the world. In order to become whoever you want to become, you'll have to go ahead and embody that version of yourself, right? You'll have to do what that version of yourself does. You'll have to actually do it to 110%, not just 100%, because it's safe to say that typically the people who don't fulfill this specific version of themselves, they typically are the ones who have the victim mindset. They don't believe in abundance. They don't think of like, oh, they think life is against them. They think that, they're not cut for a specific thing. And in all reality, bro, we're all cut for everything. There's nothing that's too hard. There's nothing that's too challenging. There's nothing that nobody can do. Think about this. You didn't know how to walk, but you learned how to walk, right? Walking was hard. Riding a bike was hard. Tying your shoes, hard. All these things were hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? So once you actually get over that mental block, life will start to change for you. Like you'll actually start to be a specific version that you know you need to be. Then you'll start doing things that you need to do. Then you'll start having the things that that version has. Like Life is so simple whenever you break things down into these specific degrees of elements.